because something happened to me today while I was working out. I was working out on the treadmill at the fitness center, and I heard someone behind me coughing, and I had my headphones on, so I really didn't hear it very clear. But then I heard it again, and it got louder and louder, even though I had my headphones on and I was working out. And immediately in my spirit, I wanted to move and go to another area away from whomever it was that was coughing. So I turned around and I noticed it was a gentleman who was wearing a mask, but he seemed as if he was having a hard time breathing. And so I went to the Lord and I said, God, what is going on? He said, do not move. And I said, but God, he's coughing. And he said, I am protecting you. And so I asked God, what do you want me to do, Holy Spirit? What do I do? And he says, I want you to pray. So I started praying while I was still working out. I prayed for the gentleman. And then the Lord gave me some scriptures, and he gave me those scriptures to read. And I said, okay, I'm getting it. I got it. And so the next step was he wanted me to go and pray for the man. So I struggled with it. Oh God, I did. I struggled. I don't know this man, Lord. I don't know, I don't know if he's going to tell me no. What do you want me to say to him? And Holy Spirit said, ask him if he knows me. I said, okay, so what if he says he doesn't know you? And he said, ask him if he knows me. And so I said, okay. And then somebody else walked up and started talking to him. And I said, okay, all right, okay. That was my way of thinking, okay, I'm out of it. And then I said, Lord, if you really want me, if this is you and you really want me to go and pray for this man, then whomever this is that's over there talking to him, you will remove them. And probably 8 to 10 minutes later, I look up again, and the man that was talking to him has gone to work on another machine. So this man is working by himself. And I said, Lord, okay, so that means you want me to go and pray, like you said. He had already given me a message earlier today in my spirit that I was going to be on assignment, and don't be afraid, don't fail. Go and do what I've asked you to do. So I knew that it was going to be something, but I didn't know what it was. Last week, it was someone that was suddenly ill, and he had me pray for them. And it was just an onslaught of just a cough, and they could not breathe. He had me pray for them, and immediately he healed them. So I knew what God was telling me. I knew I needed to go do it, but I was afraid because I had never done this before. And so out of obedience, I got off of my machine and I went over and I asked him exactly what Holy Spirit told me. Do you know God? And he said, huh? Excuse me? And I said, oh Lord. And I said, do you know Jesus Christ? And he said, yes, I do. Oh, so that was the door that I needed. And I said, I heard you coughing, and the Lord wanted me to come over and pray for you. Is that okay that I pray for you? And he said, yes, yes. And so he kept working out on his machine, and he told me it was okay for me to pray for him. And I prayed for him. And as soon as I finished praying for him, he said, oh, thank you, thank you. And then the man that he was talking to came back over, and he said, he told the man, if you need her to pray, she's a preacher. She'll pray for you. She'll pray for you. She just prayed for me. She just prayed for me. And so he was so exuberant. He was so excited, and he was so happy. And while I was there, I did not hear him coughing. To God be the glory. And so the message that I got out of all of this is, no matter how uncomfortable you are, no matter how unsure you are of a matter, if God says go, if God says do it, then do it. Because God knows all things and we don't. And so God is just really, it was just really a test of my obedience to see if I was actually going to go and do what God told me to do. And so after I went and prayed for him, I felt so much, such a relief. It didn't keep playing over and over in my head, over and over. Pray for him, pray for him, pray for him. So I'm just so grateful today. I give God the glory. If God is telling you to do something, go and do it, and don't delay, because you never know who you are blessing. I don't know how ill the man was, or if something was trying to attack his lungs. I have no idea, but God knew. And so I give him the glory, the honor, and the praise. I just wanted to stop in today and share this story with you all. I pray that it blesses someone and that it helps someone on their journey, even as they are starting out with Christ. All right, so like my channel, subscribe, and I pray that I will see you on the next video. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.